20 years ago, Israel made a decision that shocked the world. It withdrew from Gaza. Military bases were dismantled. Jewish settlements were evacuated. Homes and synagogues were destroyed. But this was not a gesture of peace. It was a calculated move of performance of retreat while keeping control firmly in place. Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, despite opposition from his own Likud party, pushed the disengagement plan forward. The Knesset approved it, and by August 2005, the evacuation began. Israeli forces entered synagogues, forcibly removing settlers. It was a moment filled with pain and tears. But behind it all was a deeper strategy: to isolate Gaza, not liberate it. Even after the withdrawal, Israel maintained control of borders, airspace, and access. Gaza became an open-air prison. In 2007, the people of Gaza made a choice. They elected Hamas, not out of extremism, but out of desperation for leadership that would stand up to occupation. The Palestinian Authority had failed them. Hamas became the voice of resistance. What followed were years of Israeli aggression. In 2008, 2012, 2014, and 2021, Gaza was bombed relentlessly. Civilians were killed, homes were flattened, hospitals were targeted. Each war was framed as defense, but the reality was destruction. Then came October 7, 2023. Hamas launched a powerful counterattack. It wasn't just an assault, it was a response to decades of oppression. Israel retaliated with overwhelming force. Today, over 62,000 lives have been lost in Gaza. Starvation, displacement, and devastation define daily life. Now, in 2025, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, leader of the same Likud party, moves to fully reoccupy Gaza. Settlements that were once demolished may be rebuilt. Civilians may be expelled. Luxury zones may rise where homes once stood. This is not Security's colonization. Even within Israel's own military, dissent is growing. Soldiers are exhausted. Hostages remain in captivity. Many believe the war must end and the people must be freed. Around the world, nations are responding. Countries like Australia, France, Britain, and Canada are preparing to recognize a Palestinian state. Diplomats call for negotiations. Some demand Hamas be removed. But for many in Gaza, Hamas remains the only force willing to resist occupation and speak for the people. Inside Gaza, the suffering continues. Homes are gone. Futures are uncertain. But resistance lives on. The people cry out not just for aid, but for dignity, for justice, for freedom. This is not just a political story. It is a story of land, of memory, of survival. Under Hamas leadership, Gaza's people continue to stand against oppression. What happens next will shape not only Gaza but the moral compass of the world.